Alright, girls, let's get settled down. Start with me.
Good morning to you.
How are you today? I have to leave this open or I can't see the screen. This one. Girls, open your books, please, page 34. Let's learn about some viruses. The wonderful world of viruses.
Miss Alice, can you read? Can you read? Yeah. Miss Alice, read.
Now I'm trapped, but I guess that's alright. It's okay? Alright, girls. Good morning. Okay, page 34. Before we get started, Mariam, open your hood and pick up your head. A little reminder. Next week, you guys have your exams. You know this. Yeah? Okay. They're out of 20 points, just so you know. Easy, yeah. Okay. So, for mine, it's not that hard. It's about 10 to 12 questions. Okay. Yeah, after the exams, you have your parents' meetings. Now, my exam has about 10 to 12 questions on there. Okay, a few are, fill in the blank. Most are multiple choice or true false. Okay, we will go over tomorrow what you need to study, exactly what you need to study. Okay, do you understand what I mean? Exactly what you need to study. So, I will give you the questions. I wouldn't do that, but I will tell you exactly what you need to study. All right? So, please tomorrow, come prepared with your book, with your pencil, highlighter, whatever. Okay? It would be great so we can get through everything.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
The quiz test is tomorrow?
No, your quiz is, I don't know, Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? Monday? I don't know, yeah. You guys know. Monday? Okay. So, tomorrow, you guys, please come prepared. I don't think you need to write it in your notebook. Okay, I think you guys can just get a special color or make a star or something to know what you need for your quiz. Okay, in your books, and then take your books home. Yeah, we'll finish up viruses. That's gonna finish the chapter. Okay, and then your exam, you guys, it's gonna be cumulative. What does that mean? It means it's going to be on stuff we've learned since the beginning of the year. Alright? So it'll be on chapters 1 and 2. On all the sections. Okay? There are questions from every section. But you guys know me. I didn't put anything really hard. There's no long answers. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Alright? Because I want you guys to do really well. And get a full mark, inshallah, okay? So, I will tell you what you need to study. So, you have no excuse to bomb the quiz, okay? If you fail it, it's your fault, not mine, okay?
Miss, what's the mark that becoming faster?
10.
Miss 20 only? Why 20?
That's what they told me to do.
Yeah, so in the paper
Miss is supposed to be test.
Girls.
Miss, can I read the small word?
After. Okay.
When is our first evaluation exam?
I think they start on Sunday and they're all week. What is evaluation?
The main exams.
Oh, Oh, like for the term? That would be the end of November or the beginning of December. Okay? So, a month, 6 weeks. I know everything will be finished before December 9th, I think. Because school is out on the 12th, and we have to finish 2 or 3 days before. So I think your exams will be finished completely before the first week in December. What's a vacation? I've never had one. All right. I know, they sound exciting. They sound exciting. All right, guys, page 34. Let's finish up viruses today, okay? So we've been talking about bacteria and how they make us sick, how they help us, and also ways to get rid of them, okay? Yesterday we talked about antibiotics. Those are the medicines you take. All right, so let's read up about viruses. At the top on page 34, okay? 1 second, sweetie. Explain what you will learn. The 3 dots at the top. Explain how viruses are similar and different from living things. List the 4 major virus shapes and describe 2 kinds of viral reproduction. All right. So, whether you ask first, you can read first. She asked first.
I asked him.
Oh my God.
I asked you.
Go ahead.
One day, you discover red spots in your skin. More and more spots appear, and they begin turning into itchy blisters. What do you have? The spots could be chickenpox. Chickenpox is a disease caused by a virus. A virus is a
Microscopic.
particle that lives inside cell and often destroys the cell. Many viruses and diseases, such as common cold, flu, and
Acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Good. Okay. So, I'm not finished. Let me talk about it. All right. So you guys need to know this term, virus. Okay. What is a virus? And destroys the cell. Okay. So if here we have our lovely little cell. Hi, Mr. Cell. How are you? Okay. And then here comes Mr. Virus. Okay. What happens is Mr. Virus, let's give him a mean face. Okay. He comes inside, he gets these little legs, and he attaches to the cell. And then he opens the cell, makes a hole, and he crawls inside. Okay? So we end up with Mr. Cell, with Mr. Virus in the middle. Okay? Now, what this does, why is this bad? The DNA inside the virus, okay, he spits it out into the cell so that the DNA in this cell is now the same as the DNA in the virus, okay, and that's how it spreads. And now this cell will cut and spread, and then these 2 cells will cut and spread, okay, and that's how the virus gets into your body and how it multiplies, okay.
How can you get rid of it?
Do you know there's actually no cure for viruses? Nothing. Like people say, oh, but I have a cold. A cold is caused by the virus, but I'm not sick anymore. Okay? The viruses, like the cold, will just work its way out of your system. Okay? Your body can fight it. But there's no way to cure it. We take medicine, okay? If we have a runny nose, we take a medicine to fix the runny nose. But it doesn't kill the virus. It just fixes the runny nose. You're sick?
Because I'm sick.
I know we're all sick. Okay. So, what else do we have? AIDS is a really bad virus. Nobody knows the
People say AIDS.
acquired immune deficiency syndrome. It's acquired immune deficiency syndrome. It's in your book.
People don't have AIDS.
It's basically you get this virus, okay, and there's no way to kill it, and it just multiplies and multiplies.
How did you get this virus?
Bad behavior.
What?
Bad behavior.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean like talking in class. I mean doing bad things with your body. Okay. I'm not going to go into detail about it. Anyway, it's a really scary disease. It's pretty common in other parts of the world, not so much here. You guys are lucky, but it's pretty common in other parts of the world. And when you have it, you can't get rid of it, basically.
We also have to remember bad behavior, bad that. Answer.
It's It's close to cancer. It's close to cancer. Cancer is not a virus,
Can I
though.
ask you something? How do you get cancer?
Cancer comes from bad cells.
Like
You cannot catch cancer.
You know, like, how do you
Okay.
get it? Like,
Okay, for example, if you smoke,
yeah.
if you smoke cigarettes or you smoke shisha or whatever the other bad stuff is, okay, the cells in your lungs we call mutate. Okay, they change. You guys have seen X-Men, right?
Yes.
That's a mutant, okay? So they're different. Wait, I'll tell you. Now what happens is these mutated cells, they're sick, okay? And then they divide and they make more mutated cells, okay? So what happens when you have cancer is your organs, wherever your cancer is, your organs cannot work.
Mrs.
Okay.
How do you have to take your hair off? I don't get
This is chemotherapy. You drink radiation, basically. You drink they put it in your veins, okay? It's a special medicine, and it kills these mutated cells, okay? One of the side effects is you lose all your hair. Not just the hair on your head. You lose your eyebrows. You lose the hair on your arms. Anywhere on your body, your hair is gone. Because that's just a side effect, is it destroys the hair
I
follicle.
read there's something called skin cancer.
Skin cancer? Yeah.
What is it? How do you have it?
How do you get it? Yeah, it's the same. It's called melanoma. Your skin cells mutate and deform. You can get it from being out in the sun too long and not protecting your skin. If you get sunburns all the time, your skin can change and mutate, and you end up with dark spots.
How can you get rid of it? Like the same way?
Melanoma, it depends. If you just have it on your skin, they can remove it sometimes, and you're fine. My grandfather had them on his hands. You know, he was an old man. He didn't care.
All over your body.
If it's spread, then there's nothing you can do. If there's spread, there's nothing you can do. All right. So, moving right along. Who wants to read next? You asked. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, go.
It's a small word. Viruses are tiny. They are smaller than the smallest bacteria. About 5 million virus
Particles.
could fit in a single drop of blood. Virus can change
Rapidly.
rapidly. So a virus affects all living things. Can also change because viruses are so small and change so often. Scientists do not know exactly how many types exist. These properties are also make them
difficult to fight. Okay, so we have a little pretend drop of blood on the. Oh, not yet, sweetie. Okay, we have a little pretend drop of blood here. All right, 5 million viruses can fit on this little drop of blood. That's how small they are. Okay, so they're not as small as your cells. Oh, maybe about the same size, but they are bigger, smaller than bacteria. Okay, so what did it say? Their effect on living things can also change. They mutate. Viruses mutate. Okay? Mutate means to change. That's why they're very difficult to fight. Did you guys hear a few years ago about swine flu in USA? There was a big virus that got out. They called swine flu, H1N1. Okay, you don't need to know this. It's just for your info.
Just tell us what about it.
Huh?
Talk about it.
I don't know much about it. It just feels like the flu, but you can die from it. Okay?
How do you get it?
I don't know. I don't know about it, but it was a virus, okay? So this virus, because it kept changing, okay, it would look like this one day and then this the next. So they couldn't even start to fight it, okay? So that's why viruses are really hard to kill. Okay, next one. Our virus is living.
Our virus is living and living things. Virus contains protein and genetic material. The viruses such as one shown in figure 1. They don't act like living things. They can eat, grow, breaking down food, or use oxygen. In fact, a virus contains function on its own. A virus can reproduce only inside a living cell that serves as a host. A host is a living thing that a virus, parasite, lives on or in. Using a host cells are a tiny factory that viruses force the host to make viruses better than their agents.
Very good, okay? So that's what I was talking about before, girls. When you have the virus, okay, or the cell, sorry, and the virus gets inside, okay, his DNA comes into the cell. So when the cell is now a bigger virus, okay, and then it splits, and now you have two virus cells, okay? So our virus is living.
Yes,
After.
they don't eat and drink like that.
Yeah, they can't function by themselves. If I had a virus in a jar, okay, it would die pretty quickly because they can't function on their own. Okay? Who's next? No, Rowan, you were next, yeah? I don't remember. After. Someone over here wanted it. Oh my God, choose! Go. Very good, okay? So viruses can be grouped by their shapes. If you guys look up at figure 2, all right, how many shapes are there? There's 4 shapes, okay? The first one is called what? Crystals. Okay. The polio virus is shaped like the crystals, okay? What, did you guys ever hear about polio? Polio is a virus maybe 50 or 60 years ago. One of the presidents of the USA, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he had polio, but nobody knew about it. He didn't want to tell anyone. So everywhere he went, because polio, you lose the ability to use your legs, okay? So he was in a wheelchair all the time. Anytime he had a meeting, he would be in there first, and he would leave last, so no one could see that he couldn't walk, all right? So the polio virus can be pretty bad. What's the next one? Spheres, good, okay? Spheres basically means it's circular, okay? Flu, you guys have had the flu before?
Yes.
Yeah, you have it. Yeah, so flu is a spherical virus, all right? Gets in there and does its thing. HIV is another virus. HIV is the same thing as AIDS, okay? Basically, you guys were asking earlier, HIV is the virus, and then it causes the syndrome called AIDS. Acquired immune deficiency syndrome. It's a virus that basically it kills all of your white blood cells,
Miss, can we see
so you
this
can't
in the
fight
lab?
anything.
Miss, can
Which
we
one?
see this in the lab?
AIDS,
Yeah.
No.
It's,
viruses.
yeah.
I don't know if we've got viruses. I know we've got bacteria. I'll have to see. Okay.
The third one is cylinder.
The third one is cylinders. The tobacco mosaic virus is shaped like a cylinder and attacks tobacco plants. Okay. So that's a virus that doesn't attack humans. Oops. Yep, this one's for plants only. Okay, and then the last one is a spacecraft. Okay, like the goofy one I was drawing. Yeah, it's an E. You can't tell. Because my E's look like this half the time, and I forget you guys can't see that. All right, erase.
Miss, you have to know these four, like, if you ask a question, what are the four basic types of bacteria?
I might give you 3, and you might have to know 1. But, I mean, it's a good idea to know them. All right, spacecraft, one group of virus that attacks only bacteria. Okay, so those are interesting. Some people use viruses, doctors can use viruses to kill other viruses, which is, I think, crazy, but whatever. Yeah, I know. I like to draw them. I think they're fun. I think they look scary. Okay, next page.
Miss, it's a movie called Little Chicken.
Called what? Doesn't
Miss,
matter.
you know this person who calls a little chicken?
No.
So please.
No. Who wanted to read? Amna, you wanted to read? After, okay.
Remember these days? Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Amna, you wanted to read? All right, at the bottom of the page, the genetic material. Maybe wrong. 2 strands of nucleotides. Immunodeficiency. Very good, okay? So, after, okay, just a minute. So all viruses will have one or the other, okay? They'll have DNA or RNA. That's their genetic material, okay? We have DNA. Viruses can have either one, okay? Turn the page, page 36.
Miss, reading check.
Reading, I didn't do it. Reading check. What are the 2 ways viruses can be classified?
Yes.
Hmm.
And shape.
Yeah, by their shape. What's the other one? Yeah, by DNA or RNA. Okay, so the reading check, the 2 ways viruses can be classified. Number 1, oh come on, by their shape. Number 2, by their genetic material, if they have DNA or RNA. All right, page 36, a destructive house gas. Maria, go ahead. What part? What? Huh? No, we'll go over that after.
The one thing that virus do that living things also do is make more of the cell. Virus attack living cells and turn them into virus bacteria. The cycle is closed on screen called the lytic cycle, and it is shown in the neurospace.
Very good. Mariam, can you turn the air on? On. What's the temperature setting? 70. Can you turn it to 72? Thanks, doll. Okay, so the lytic cycle. What is the lytic cycle? Oh, good. You guys all know the answer. Fantastic. Go ahead.
When viruses attack living cells and turn them into virus bacteria.
Very good. The lytic cycle is when a virus comes to the cell, okay, and then it makes new viruses, okay? So, what is the lytic cycle? When a virus attacks living cells and turns themselves into virus factories. So they make little bitty baby viruses all by themselves.
It's hard to answer it, right?
Okay? That looks like a dying clown. Okay? So, time.
And an eye in the mouth, and he's crying. Now you ruined it.
Yeah. I don't want to give anybody nightmares. Alright, who wants a time bomb? Who wants to read a time bomb? Who didn't read? What?
Miss, after we finish this lesson, Miss, we have like finished because the chapter is done. Miss, so what we used to do is bring a small ball, and Miss used to throw it at someone, like for him to answer or her to answer. Like we study this lesson, and then the next day we bring a small ball and then we throw it, and who catches it answers the question, or we try to someone. Miss, it's fun.
If we have time, okay, but maybe tomorrow if we finish our review early, but I don't have a ball, somebody else will have to bring it.
Okay, may I love this leader?
Yeah, soft.
What? Am I in there?
Oops. Alright, children. A time bomb. Who's going to read a time bomb?
Miss, you didn't answer the question.
What was your question?
26. What is a I think
Oh, yeah, I did.
But she didn't write it. Did you do it on face?
Alright, sure, go ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who did I say could read? Sure, go.
Some viruses don't go straight into the host site. These viruses also get into the host cell. But new viruses are not made right away. In the lysosomatic cycle, each new cell gets a copy of virus gene. When the first some virus genes can stay in life for a long time. When the genes become active, they begin the life cycle to make copies of the virus.
Very good, okay? So what this is saying is sometimes when a virus invades the host cell, okay, it doesn't always start to reproduce immediately or to make new viruses. Sometimes it waits in your body. Sometimes I think it's the cold virus. You catch it, but it waits for 2 weeks, okay? And then after 2 weeks, then you start to have the symptoms. I think, I'm not sure, but that's kind of an example, okay? It can wait, and then it comes to again, all right? You wanted to read level
Yeah.
37.
Antibiotics do not kill viruses, but scientists have recently developed antiviral medications. Many of these medications stop viruses from reproducing because many viral diseases do not have cures. It is best to prevent a viral infection from happening in the first place. Child
Vaccinations.
vaccinations give your immune system a head start in fighting off viruses. Having a good
Vaccinations.
vaccinations can prevent you from getting a viral infection. It is also a good practice to wash your hands often and never to touch wild animals. If you do get sick from a virus like the boy in figure 4, it is often best to rest and drink extra fluids. As with any sickness, you should tell your friends or a doctor.
Very good, okay? So, Yeah. So antibiotics do not kill viruses, okay? But they help your symptoms. All right, that's what I was talking about before. When we have a cold, if you've got a runny nose, you take medicine to fix it. But you don't actually kill the virus, okay? Viral diseases do not have cures. Okay? Childhood vaccinations. I told you guys about those, yeah? When you're a baby? No? Okay. So when you're a baby, okay, and you're nursing from your mother's immune system protects you. Can you wait 5 minutes? Class is almost finished. Okay, 5 minutes, please. Alright, when you're a baby, your mother's milk protects you. The antibodies in her milk, I told you this, okay. So at 6 months, you get your vaccinations. Alright, you guys, do you know what vaccinations are? It's an injection, okay? It's a shot that you get. Now, what's inside are dead viruses, okay? So that's why a lot of people don't like it, because you're actually getting dead viruses put in your body, all right? But what happens when you're a baby, your little white blood cells see these viruses, they learn how to attack it, and then later on in life you don't get sick from the virus because your body can fight it. Maybe, I'm going to look and see, but last time I only saw bacteria.
Miss, I've got a question. Before the virus gets in our body, where was it? Yeah.
In someone else's. White blood cells. Viruses mainly, they can be transferred a couple of ways. One is fluids, okay? So if you're, I don't know, if you kiss your friend on the cheek and you're sick, your friend might get this virus if she does that and then wipes her nose or something, okay? The virus can get inside. If you drink after someone, okay, and because when you drink after someone, you leave some of the fluid from your mouth on the cup, okay? The virus can transfer that way. Sometimes it's in the air. Sometimes it's only through blood. Sometimes it's only through physical contact. Okay, so there's lots of different ways viruses can spread. I don't know the ways for all of them. I know that HIV is only spread through blood. So that's why I told you guys it's bad behavior that gets you in trouble with that one. The common cold is spread through surfaces. Okay, so if I'm sick and I cough on my hand and then I go and I touch the doorknob, okay, then I might have left that virus on the doorknob. So someone else who touches it and then, I don't know, does like that or touch their face or whatever, might catch it. Okay, that's why when one person is sick, everybody gets sick. Okay. Now, really quick, you guys, back to what I was saying before about your review tomorrow. Okay, it's fine to play this game after we finish the review. I think it's a great idea. Please come prepared. If you guys have any questions or you don't understand something, please tell me tomorrow because you won't have a chance to ask me after.
Can I tell you now?
There's something else I needed to say. Let me think about what it was. I don't remember. All right. Yeah, okay, what are your games?
Miss, the first half of the ball